What's going on, guys? Jesse here, and if you hate cleaning, this video is for you. There's always 100 different things you could be doing with your time, and I bet vacuuming and mopping are pretty close to last on that list of things that you'd want to be doing. So when Dreame reached out and wanted to sponsor a video on their new Aqua 10 Ultra, I honestly got a little bit more excited than I should have, which probably means I'm officially getting old, but hey, here we are. Anyways, if you guys haven't heard about Dreame, they've been around since 2017 and they've been on a journey of constant innovation since then. And the new Aqua 10 Ultra has some of the latest and best tech that they have to make sure that your floors stay clean. And one of the biggest upgrades we have for this year is the new Aqua roller mop. Compared to the vibrating pad or spinning disc models, these roller designs tend to just do a much better job at cleaning up stains. And one of the biggest reasons why is they have a constant stream of fresh water being applied as the mop is being used, so you're actually cleaning instead of just spreading around dirty water. And to go along with that, they've also added what they're calling fluff roll tech, which adds a counter-rotating fluffing module that keeps the fibers fluffed up, which enhances cleaning performance. The mop also extends out to the side to make sure you can get full coverage even along the edges of walls and around stuff like chair legs. And since you want to make sure your carpets stay dry, they also have the auto seal roller guard on here that I haven't seen on any other robot vacuum. Basically, the robot will detect when it's going over carpet and automatically deploy the guard so it doesn't get your carpet all wet and gross. Most of the other ones I've seen just lift the mop up a few millimeters, which isn't really going to do the job if you have a particularly thick and fuzzy carpet. Once it's done mopping though, it'll return to the all-in-one power dock where it'll get washed with 100 degrees Celsius water, which is boiling by the way, to sanitize it and get rid of any tough grease that might be on it. And to prevent any mold buildup, it also has a 70 degrees Celsius hot air drying feature. The base station also has two compartments for cleaning solution, one for general floor cleaning and another for pet odors. I personally didn't even know that you needed two separate types of cleaners for pet and regular messes, but good to know that they have all your bases covered. Mopping is only half the battle though, and on the vacuuming side, we've got their Vormax suction system, which can do an insane 30,000 pascals of suction force. And normally you don't really need that much suction, like it's pretty overkill, but it's actually really useful for getting a deeper clean on extra thick carpets or if you have tile with extra deep grooves in it. And to go along with that insane suction power, we've also got their Hyperstream Detangling Dual Brush, which is specially designed to handle both hard floors and carpets, pulling up dirt and tangled hair for a true deep clean. And just like the mop, once it's done, it'll return back to the station where it'll empty itself into a bigger dust bag that is designed to handle about 100 days worth of dust. And what I thought was especially cool was that it has a dust bag auto drying feature as well. Normally you shouldn't have much moisture in the bag to begin with because the vacuum brushes will automatically lift up and disengage if there's a mess that's better suited for the mop, but life's not perfect and you can easily have some moisture mixed in with the dry. And wherever there's moisture, there's mold. So this was a really nice touch to keep everything a lot more hygienic and sanitary. Now, arguably more important than all of that is the robot's ability to navigate and not get stuck. Nothing's worse than coming home after you set up a cleaning cycle to find that the robot got stuck like 10% of the way through on like a cord or something like that. And to help with that, this robot has more features than I've probably seen on any other. On the navigation side, we have their Omnisight 2.0 system inside of this hub on top of the robot, where they use AI to both navigate and recognize objects, so it can tell where there's people, pets, and furniture, and plan on the most efficient route for cleaning the area. And that whole camera hub on top is also retractable, so if it sees a piece of furniture that's pretty low that it needs to get under, it can retract that camera hub to make itself a little bit shorter to fit under, which I thought was a great touch. And to go along with the Omnisight system, they also included the brand new Stereo Edge Dual Vision system, which you can basically think of as a high-tech anti-collision sensor. It uses these two cameras on the front of the bumper to both avoid collisions and to get precise measurements so that you can make sure edges get cleaned properly. And once you've done a full mapping of your house, you can go into the app and it'll give you a little floor plan of your house where it'll automatically separate your house into rooms where you can tell it to clean. So if you only need the kitchen to be cleaned after you're done cooking, then you won't need the robot to go around the entire house, which will definitely be more efficient than vacuuming the entire house when only one spot needs to be done. You can also set up cleaning zones when you need to just clean one area of a room, or no-go zones if you need the robot to stay out of certain areas. The app also gives you a lot of control over pretty much every aspect of the clean, like suction power that it'll use, dampness of the mop, and even stuff like how long the mop pad will get dried for. Dreame also equipped the Aqua 10 Ultra with their brand new triple wheel Agilift system, where each of the 3 wheels' height and angle can be adjusted separately, which makes transitions across uneven surfaces like carpets or thresholds to be a lot smoother and less likely for the robot to get stuck. And for any larger ledges, we've got the Pro Leap system, which basically has 2 arms that can extend and lift the entire robot over ledges up to 1.65 inches. Great for if you have a small ledge in your house that other robots would get stuck on. So with all the features that this offers, it's pretty much unstoppable. So if you're looking for a truly hands-off cleaning experience, then the Dreame Aqua 10 Ultra Roller is a great choice. And if you want to pick one up for yourself, link will be in the description. That's it for this one though. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.